today we are in San Francisco. We're not usually here in the city much, but we're actually attending a Khalid concert, so I'm really excited for that today. But earlier, as we were heading out the door, it was a little bit stressful. We were in a time crunch because apparently Khalid had stopped by Amoeba in San Francisco. It's a record store, and he stopped by yesterday and he signed a few copies of his new album, and we didn't know that he was going to be there. We found out last night after he had already attended the event. We thought we'd get up early today. He had signed some extra copies, and so I have one of the copies, one of the signed records here with me. It was definitely quite stressful to get my hands on this, but we got it. It's signed here. It's not super obvious, I don't know if you can tell, but it's signed in gold, and we have the new record. We are Khalid fans and very excited to play this album. But yeah, today we have an exciting day. Like I said, we're going to attend his concert. Afterwards, we're hoping to stop by House of Prime Rib, which is like a really famous SF steakhouse. And yeah, excited to take you along for the day. So pretty. Just as good as I remember.
It's definitely the best pineapple buns we've ever had. Wasn't it only like 1 or 2 weeks ago when we were at Kiwa and you were comparing?
Hello. Earlier we stopped by Pineapple King in San Francisco really quickly, and Pineapple King is this like pretty famous bakery that sells pineapple buns, and we were just really hungry. We hadn't eaten that much, and so I got a pineapple bun. I got the pineapple bun with butter that I really like, and that was pretty good.
Afterwards, we just headed over to Golden Gate Park. So the concert that we're going to, the Khalid concert, is in Golden Gate Park at like one of the meadows here in the park. And we weren't really sure what the parking situation was going to be like.
There was like very little info.
Yeah. There's so little information online about the event and like parking. And Golden Gate Park usually has like street parking that's completely free, regardless of how long you're parked. But we weren't sure if there's gonna be like road closures. There's supposed to be a parking lot that's close to the meadow where the concert is. But then when we got here, it was closed. So we were really glad that we came here early. We found the parking early, and then we kind of just chilled back and rested. And now we're really excited for the concert.
We're just gonna head on over to the meadow. I'm pretty excited to see what this is gonna be like because we've never been to a concert here at Golden Gate Park. Like, this is our very first time, so we're excited.
Yep.
Another fair relationship, guess it's back to situationships, till this whole dying soul feels half alive. I've looked for opportunity from East LA to Tennessee, and I hope it comes by 2025. There's a four-way stop on a one-way road, and that 210 view never felt like home. If this is truly meant for me, why the hell am I still out here waiting? Don't know why the city lights don't shine on me. Break my back and grind my teeth for a paycheck is all I'm meant to be, just stuck in the in-between. Didn't think I'd ever get this lonely. All these holes in my chest from the war inside. Baited by the hook and now I'm terrified to look at my story through somebody else's eyes. There's a four-way stop on a one-way road, and that 210 view never felt like home. If this is truly meant for me, why the hell am I still out here waiting?
Hello, we are back concert. Do you want to talk about how it was?
It was good. We got there and the first person who was like the opener was already performing, and then we're also Lauv fans, and so it was really good to hear his songs and to hear him sing live. And then Khalid was great.
Yeah.
The whole concert was really compact, kind of. Like, Lauv performed for I think about 40 minutes and Khalid did for about an hour, but they still ran through quite a bit of their like greatest hits and like big songs.
It was just really efficient. Like, it wasn't a lot of time, but they performed a lot of songs, and so we got to listen to a lot of our favorites, a lot of songs that we haven't heard in a while, and so it was really fun to hear all of those songs live. The last time we saw Khalid was in 2019, and so it's been 6 years since we last saw him. And then we also saw Lauv in, I believe, 2019 or maybe 2020. But it's been like 5 or 6 years as well, so it was just nice to see these artists again.
Yeah, especially for me, I've been to, well, this is my second Lauv concert, I think, but I've been to Khalid, this would be the third time, and so it was kind of nice seeing a familiar face in some ways, and like this artist that was pretty much my favorite artist for the longest time.
It was a fun concert, and now we are really hungry, so we're gonna go eat at House of Prime Rib. We don't have a reservation because for 2 people it's actually really hard to get a reservation, and so we're just gonna go and order takeout, maybe eat in the car so that, you know, we can still enjoy the food when it's still hot. But we're excited. We last had House of Prime Rib on my birthday back in June, so it's been like 4 months since, and they have good food, so.
And it's kind of also our anniversary dinner-ish. Our anniversary was yesterday, and so because we were coming to the city, we wanted to celebrate with something special.
Very excited for the food. I'll catch you there. Bye.
Maybe you don't need 3 whole sides next time.
We were only trying to order for ourselves, but this is a ton of food.
Because last time they didn't give us quite so much.
Very excited to eat though.
Yeah, me too.
This is so big.
Yeah.
I've never had such a big container. So the cut that I got was the English cut. And I think the thing about that is like it's a little thinner than usual. And this is not my steak. What? This is the Yorkshire pudding.
Oh!
That's so funny. But I did get one. It's probably still in the bag. But it also came with corn, cream corn here, and then mashed potatoes, so I'm really excited for those sides. Earlier I had a salad. Their salad is really good. They also have a seasoning salt that you can like put on the salad, and that's also really good. What else did we have? Oh, we had their sourdough. Yeah, their sourdough is really good as well. I'm just saying that everything is good here. But we like to have it with butter and a little bit of their seasoning salt, and it's delicious.
We got introduced to their seasoning salt from the bartender who served us the first time we ate here. I don't think we would be exploring it in so many different uses if not for him. Yeah,
he was like, you should try our seasoning salt, and we did, and it was really good. I'm gonna go find my steak now. Oh, that's cute. Found my steak. Here it is. Ooh, this looks so good. This is the English cut. And then there's like sauce I think that I can put on top of it, as well as their seasoning salt. Last time we had this, I had steak leftovers, and I just brought it home, and then I was like really stressed out, honestly, about how to heat up steak leftovers, and then I was so stressed out that eventually I was just like, you know what, I can't keep thinking about this, so I just put it in the microwave, and it was actually pretty good. And I don't know if it was just like a one-off experience. Like, maybe not all steak is good in the microwave, but when I microwave my steak from the House of Prime Rib, it was pretty decent. So I guess what I'm just trying to say is that, like, I'm no longer nervous about not finishing their steak because I feel like I have a way to heat it up that is still yummy. I'm so nervous. I'm always nervous when I'm opening these things that it's gonna, like, pop off.
Yeah, because it happens a lot.
Do you smell it?
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
It smells kind of similar to Worcestershire.
Moderation. It definitely can be a little inconvenient eating in the car. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna cut this steak in this, like, takeout container.
Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of hard, but we only had to wait like 10 to 15 minutes for our food, whereas I think somebody came in right after us and they were talking to the hostess who was checking people in, and she said that like the wait was gonna be like 3 hours, so it was like just past 7 when we got there when he was asking, and the person said that like they would have to wait until past 10 to get a table, which is just wild.
When does House of Prime Rib close?
I don't know.
They might close around 10. They might have said like it was past close, basically, right?
You can actually make reservations for 10 p.m.
Oh, interesting.
So they might not close until like 11. I don't know.
I see.
Yeah.
They cutting?
I think so.
That's good. We were worried that the dull plastic knife wasn't going to cut the steak.
Yeah. It's cutting. Not very effectively, but it's cutting.
That's good. I am so full.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You have so much food for the next few days.
Yeah.
This is what it looks like. This is just a little piece of the steak. It's focusing on you. Maybe on me too. I'm excited.
Just as good?
Gotta eat it fast. I think when you get all of your food all at once,
Yeah.
instead of them like coming out with your salad first and then the mashed potatoes, whatever, you just have to hurry up because some of your food gets a little cold by the time you get to it.
Is the steak still warm?
It's warm, but I think like when we had it in person a few months ago, it was definitely hotter.
I see. Makes sense.
Still good though.
They have a vegetarian dish that I had last time, which is decent. It's like a bunch of mixed vegetables roasted, covered with some like bell pepper based sauce, I think. Bell pepper tomato sauce. And then smothered with like a lot of mozzarella. And it was decent. You know, going to like a steak place, you don't really expect much in terms of vegetarian options. But it wasn't my absolute favorite. Like I would have it, especially if I was eating there. I think it's unusual to do what I did today. But when we're ordering takeout, I feel the luxury, the free will to order just sides, because I really, really like their sides a lot more than I liked their vegetarian main entree. And so we ordered 3 each of mashed potatoes and creamed corn, thinking that the side would be a lot smaller than it is. I think last time there was some weird mix-up. I ordered mashed potatoes on the side in addition to my dish, and then for whatever reason it just took a long time to get there, and so I asked if I could just have it to go instead, and then I ended up having it both like there and to go because I don't know, I think they just felt like being nice. They didn't charge me extra for the 2 because there was just a mix-up on their part. But the side that I took home of mashed potatoes is so much smaller than the side ordering standalone. The mashed potatoes were pretty much like full in this container. I finished just about half of it, plus like about half of the cream corn, and I'm so full, and I still have another 2 full containers of this.
We're all set for the rest of the weekend. Happy anniversary, everyone. Life is good right now.
Life is good.
Yeah, I finished eating. It was so good, and we were so full. We got a lot of trash to toss out here, but we still have a lot of food back there. Just really excited for the next few days where we get to finish up our leftovers from here, from the House of Prime Rib. I don't know, today was really fun. We started the day getting a signed Khalid album. This is just so random. We didn't know he was going to be signing stuff.
No. He's not like some of the other artists that like routinely sell signed stuff on their like stores online. He very rarely and for like very specific small opportunities does it.
Yeah. So we managed to secure a copy. After that, we had some good pineapple buns from the Sunset District, and we also Oh, we just went to go find parking pretty early for the concert. Heading out there early to find parking was actually really clutch of us because we didn't have to struggle too much and we didn't have to walk too much from the venue to our car. But then after that was a concert, and the concert was fun. It was about 2 hours, or no, 3 hours.
Just about 3. But yeah, like they were great live. Flowers of Love, she was also there and she was also pretty good.
Yep.
We didn't catch all of her songs, but she was good, the parts that we heard.
Yeah, we didn't really know her before going into this concert, but then we heard her live and we were like, she's pretty good. And we learned that she's like only 20.
Yeah.
Born in like 2005, and we're like, wow, okay, like she's good.
We'll probably give her a listen now.
Yeah. And then Lauv was good. We've liked him for years. And Khalid.
He had Sincere last year, towards the end of last year, but before that there was such a drought of like new music from him.
Yeah.
And so it's really exciting to be back in this like what feels like this era where he's like dropping music consistently, and there are more songs to like listen to and learn.
Yeah, today was a fun day. Definitely kind of unusual for us because we're not usually here in San Francisco, but it was fun, and I feel like it's kind of inspiring me to be more aware of like the events that are going on in the city.
For sure, yeah.
I just think that today was a really fun day. But yeah, excited to go home, play our new record. We'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.